TYTSports, we are incredibly fortunate to be joined by Ray Elbe, literally Skyping from Malaysia. I kid you not. Ray, there has been a lot of columns and articles that have been put out. You even put out a YouTube video about this horrific injury that you suffered. Basically, it was a penile fracture. Many are saying that you broke your penis, and there are many people that are making jokes about it and, you know, laughing about it. But I mean, can you sort of tell us what happened and what's been going on with you since the injury?
Man, you know what? It's been a real learning experience. It's one of those things that really is like winning the lottery, getting struck by lightning. Went to the doctor, and unfortunately, there's still a small pinhole-sized tear in the urinary tract. So the reality of it is, you know, I'm gonna wake up Christmas morning with the catheter. So it's yeah.
So okay, how long have you had the catheter in as of right now?
The injury was December 3rd. To be honest with you, I'm not even really for sure what day today is. You know, I've been sleeping a lot.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been keeping track of the days. For me, is the opposite. I'm not counting how many days into the month it is. I'm counting when am I going to be healed again.
Right.
You know?
The story that you told through your YouTube video sounded horrific. And I mean, we're hoping for the best for you. I know a lot of people are. A lot of people have expressed their thoughts through Twitter and through Facebook. I mean, what does that mean to you?
Last night, I received an email. I mean, I'm not going to say the guy's name, but his email was exactly why I went public about this. And he was embarrassed about it just like I was. And he went to the doctor just like I did. But unfortunately, the doctor thought he was exaggerating about the pain, thought he exaggerated about the amount of blood that there was, and he was misdiagnosed. Wasn't treated properly, suffered through this for several years, was unable to repair the relationship with the girl that he was with at the time, and ended up having to go through the entire process again to have additional scar tissue removed because it wasn't treated. At the end of the day, I was going through a terrible fucking time. I was sitting in the doctor's office. I was trying to be courageous. I understand it's funny. Fuck, dude, I live it. I know it's funny. But those of you sending emails, those of you guys helping me with the financial costs, those of you guys that care, you know, those of you guys that have a little bit of humanity, you would never wish this accident on anybody.
Ray, how can people help you? How can people help you?
As a man, I'm not begging anybody. Financially, yes, this has set me back. Currently, people have been sending PayPals to me. I appreciate the guys that have been able to spare some cash. I'm not making any money off of this story. I can guarantee you that. What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to live my life now, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to get back into practice. I'm trying to make sure I can have kids. I'm trying to I'm praying that my dick's straight. Yeah. Same shit you'd be doing. Cross your legs when you read this fucking story, when you watch this video. Because I'm living this shit right now. Doctor says I got another 6 weeks. I should make a full recovery. Man, I keep a blog. I've been keeping a vlog. You can get a little bit of a sense of humor of what type of humor I have. I'm very open about the blog. MagicalRay.com. People can reach that, follow that. You know, I try to reply to most Twitters. I'm a real person, you know, with a real face, with a real family that wants to have a real future, that wants to have kids. Like, yeah, this is definitely a fucking punch to the stomach, a 10 count. I'm trying to stand up. My legs are wobbly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Ray, look, we really appreciate you not only coming on our airwaves, but coming on other people's airwaves and being so openly courageous about your story, because a lot of people, when they look in the mirror, they don't like the way their nose looks or their ear looks, and they don't even want to talk about that. But what you are doing with this is some of the most courageous stuff I have seen, because it's obviously a lot of people would not be so forward with it, and they would try to hide it as best as possible. They may not even tell their mom, they may tell their significant other if the situation was like yours. But it is some courageous stuff, man, and we're really, really rooting for you, and we hope that you get better soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, this shit's funny. You know, the next time I'm hanging out with my buddies and I'm in California, I'm sure this thing's going to give me a medical cannabis card. I'm sure my mother's going to be upset about it. I'm sure I'm going to be sitting with all my friends in the next blunt session talking about how I got this card was because I now have the fucking McDonald's, the fucking Dick Digglers. But right now, this shit is not funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And plug your email one more time. Where can people get in touch with you?
My email is magicalray@aol.com.